Successful club around $150,000, plus the transfer fee to the Queensland Rugby League to secure the services of the Giants Centre for 3 years. Meninga is now at his peak. He's only 25. He tips the scales at 103 kilos, or just a touch over 16 stone, and he's played a dozen State of Origin games and 14 tests. He's also had a highly successful stint in English football and has played in every major league nation in the world. It seems now the only thing left for Meninga is to test his skills in the toughest league competition on the globe, Sydney.
I've had a great time at South. They've looked after me tremendously well. But I just, at this stage of my career, I just feel I need a change from the club. And, you know, maybe Sydney's the answer. I don't really know at this stage. You know, I just got to, like I said, I'm just weighing up offers. And if it's financial for me enough to go down to Sydney, well, I'll probably make the move.
So it's not a foregone conclusion that Meninga will play in Sydney next year?
No, there's a lot of things to weigh up. Obviously, my job's our first priority. You know, it's a big step if I want to go to Sydney, because I'm going to have to resign from the police force, and it's not a happy decision I have to make. Certainly, I've had tremendous years in the police force also, and they've looked after me tremendously well. So it's all these things I've got to weigh up.
If you do decide to go to Sydney, will it be a permanent move?
Well, if I do decide, I'll probably go down for a few years, yes, because there's no point in me going down for 1 year and come back again. Well, I'd probably just lose out all around there, job-wise and money-wise. So, you know, if I do go to Sydney, it will be for a few years.
All things being equal, how many years of football do you think you've got left in you?
Oh, I think I've got another 5 until I'm about 30. I'd like to finish my career over in England, so, you know, it all depends on how I enjoy the football over in England also to when I retire.
You're looking at England in the off-season this year?
No. Stick around and get a suntan, I think.
On Meninga's own admission, Manly is the club he'd like to play with because of the heavy Queensland influence there. But the talk is Canberra have a very fat chequebook as they start to hunt for players, especially centres, for next year. In fact, the rumour from Sydney is very strong that Meninga's teammate, brilliant fullback Gary Belcher, has already agreed to join Canberra next year. But Meninga is certainly not rushing into making any decisions about his future. Well, what about, we've heard of Manly, and I know Canberra have spoken to you this week. How attractive are the offers?
Oh, they're very attractive. They've gone out of their way to help Debbie and myself try and fit in down there, and you know, everything they've offered me is